Hello Gladiators, Simple Gaming here, and today I got a top 10 for you guys. A top 10 about which League ultimates that would be the best ultimates if they were to be introduced into Smite. On the 10th spot we got Talia and her ultimate, and for those that don't know what it does, she creates a giant wall of rocks, and she can create a wall and she can even ride on it if she casts it again after she just cast it once. With Talia's ultimate introduced to Smite, you will be able to, as a mid laner, to use her ultimate, get to either the solo or duo lane and cut off some of the jungle path, or doing a team fight you will be able to cut off some of the enemy guards. On the 9th spot we got Jhin and his ultimate. His ultimate zooms out the camera of League of Legends, which means you would in Smite have to go up into the air mode again as normal MOAs, and you would gain even further vision, so you will have a lot of vision over the map, and then you'll be able to shoot out some damage in form of some projectiles just like Jhin. This would allow you to gain a lot of vision during a fight and even to cut off or just kill some of the people that are trying to get away due to its long range. At number 8 we got Malphite and his ultimate. Malphite's ultimate allows him to move forward in a target direction and knock up all enemies in the target area and dealing damage. This would be great and both engaging and even doing some fights in the jungle, since we are so grouped together. At number 7 we got Katherine and his ultimate. Katherine's ultimate allows him to jump small distances around the map, however it's on a very short cooldown as well, so you can jump a lot. So it's like a blink in terms of Smite language and a flash in terms of League language. And you will be able to rapidly use it, and it will also deal damage when you land or exit the blink and flash. This alone would make him one of the most, if not the most mobile guard in Smite, and also kind of make him a great mid laner, jungler and solo laner due to his mobility. On the 6th spot we got Parathion as his ultimate. His ultimate allows him to jump into the sky and land in a target location in a certain range. This would allow him to, in Smite, have a very surprising amount of ganks, since you wouldn't know when he would be coming and landing from the sky. It would not be like on a Palo or Thanatos where you could see him flying towards you. It would be more like a fall where you're just landing one spot and then suddenly jumping down into you. However, compared to a fall, the range of his ult is wider in terms of the range he can cast it, and the landing is also wider. At the 5th spot we got Mordekaiser and his ultimate. His ultimate allows him to put a dot damaging ability on a target enemy guard or champion, and if it kills, you will be able to take control over the soul of that champion or guard in a certain amount of time, dealing damage through the guards or champion's basic attacks. In Smite, this would be very helpful in terms of you actually getting an additional member on your team and removing one of their key targets in terms of guards. On the 4th spot we got Galio and his ultimate. Galio's ultimate allows him to become stationary for a few seconds and taunt all enemies in an area. All the enemies' basic attacks increase the damage on his explosion, which will end at the end of the duration. In the 3rd spot we got Nocturne and his ultimate. Nocturne's ultimate is a lot like Xbalanque's, however, just like Xbalanque's, it crowds the enemies in darkness, but Nocturne's ultimate also allows Nocturne to dash towards a target enemy guard or champion. Number 2 is Kenshin, his ultimate. His ultimate allows him and an ally to travel to another distant place on the map. However, this ultimate takes a long time to both loading the travel and also having to wait on your ally. And the first place goes to Twisted Fate and his ultimate. Twisted Fate's ultimate is a lot like Tom Kench's, being able to teleport into a certain area of the map. However, Twisted Fate also reveals all the enemy guards or champion, just like Nuval's ultimate, which I'll rather consider than having two people in some spot and not having anybody covering the lane. Yep, that goes for my top 10 in terms of the best League of Legends Ultimate in Smite. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you next time. Fight on, gladiators.